What's going on, Tiger Tran clan? So about 30 seconds after I ended the last episode, the random reaver came by as I was trying to unlock my shackles and called me a coward. Dude, look at this shack, dude. He's like a mountain of man versus my stubby-armed Lily. So sad. Look how gaunt she looks because she's so hungry. So I think what will end up happening here is she will receive a beatdown. I believe in you. Throw up the paws, girl. Uh. There'll be no paws thrown today. Kenny, you still moving? Kenny, you're on stay close, man. Oh my gosh. Every time you got to tell this guy to move. All right, so what we were doing with K10 was looking around for potential goods that we could steal because, oh god, our steal chances are straight up buns because our skill is so low. But I was wondering if maybe there was something up here that we could potentially steal. Oh, like our blades or something. Make some quick coin, but more importantly, it was I wanted to try to get that backpack for our Garu without actually having to pay for it because that dude was mad shady. So I don't know if our stealth is pretty horrend because of our injuries. I don't know if maybe we just try to get our stealth skill up a little bit because this place is really easy to steal from. So I don't know if we just attempt to skill up a bit and then maybe rob a place for some loot and then also keep our eye out for some combat that goes down out here because what might be a good strategy, maybe multitask a little bit, is maybe use Schmott as bait for some banditos out here. Hopefully they would chase him and then they have the guards murk on him, then use them to get some goods while K10's out here getting the stealth skill up, because why the heck not? We still haven't had time to check the bar to see if we could maybe find a person we could get for free, which would be good to do next. Oh, look at this, bro. You dead? No, you're in a coma. All right. Well, thank you for your contribution. All right. Nice. We'll go around with some coinage. No bounty though, right? Nope. Okay. Getting our sneak on, leveling up our skills. I can't remember if your skill only, I mean, it is going up even though we're being seen, so. I remember there was a time where I think you had to be unseen to level up your skill. I just don't think that's the case these days. How we doing on coins? Okay, so we finally have enough to buy a Garu backpack. That could be really good for us. Kenny, I don't know if you'll ever make it here. Ugh. Slavery. What a bee. Okay. So we're doing fine on food. Animal lunch bag. What the heck is this? Is this like a meal? Or just like a tiny backpack that you can put on your... Oh. I wish I knew how big this was. It's so cheap, but it's probably tiny. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not worth it. All right. So now we can... I'm going to take a look real quick off camera and maybe potentially see if anyone's free. Oh, that'd be so nice if we could find someone who's free. Man, I just knew it. There's just no hope for Kenny. Look at the shenanigans, dude. You just like, there's just no love for a one-legged man out in the wilds. Oh my God. Yeah, bro, you did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to go and save you, but I came out here because we were able to afford a backpack finally. Oh my gosh. This area is absolutely absurd. It's the absolute worst. So let's go ahead and trade with Schmott real quick. Yo, Schmott, could you maybe, we'll just have you follow. Maybe bodyguard? That's fine too. And we'll just have him use basically be most of our storage here. The game is mad at me for some reason. Okay. I think what ends up happening is Kenshi's not meant to have 3 groups of people all over the world. Oh man, so it can kill your performance, unfortunately. And that is definitely what's happening. Having a bunch of beak things maul Kenny out in the wilds, as well as Lily being toted around by the Reavers as a slave, definitely can make your game performance straight buns, as you can see right now. This is actually the worst I've ever seen it, though. Hmm. I wonder if they did something with, because there's a new update that I'm playing right now. I'm on 1.0.17, and I think they might have done something to the game to make it even less effective. Because this is actually pretty dang bad. I've never seen it this bad before. Okay. Seemed like whatever the issue was stabilized. But unfortunately, maybe it's because this is a harder area. There was also no free person. There was a person named Izanami, and usually Izanami, I thought that was normally a free person. He usually has pretty dang good stats, but that was not the case this time around. Man, there's a part of me that I don't know if you can mine on sneak, but there's a part of me that wants to mine on sneak. I don't know if that would make my sneak go up. Oh, hello. Who are these guys? Oh no, it's a noble. Ugh. We gotta really watch out for these guys because noble hunters have diplomatic status, so they can do whatever the heck they want because they're the ruling faction. And sometimes they will just hunt you. They will just say, "Hey, you know what? I don't like the cut of your jib, so I'm gonna shoot you in the face." So let's make sure that doesn't happen to us, and we're gonna try to go wide on this guy's path. You know what we'll do is we'll go over here and we'll just slap some iron for a little bit while the noble hunter walks away. Kenny, you did. I'm sorry, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kenny is beak thing food. Could you imagine? Oh my god. There's just so many of them and they're so strong. The crew that we would need to be able to fight this would have to be astronomical. How's Lily doing? You guys taking good care of her? They've got a lot of slaves over here. They've got a lot of slaves over here. Where are you guys? Yeah, they're just kind of chilling south. Okay. Let's go chill over here. I don't know. Should we be practicing our stealth at the moment? Why not? If that helps us not get spotted by the noble hunters, that would be fantastic. And I'm kind of interested if your skill can go up here. Oh, it's copper, not iron. I would rather mine closer to the gate entrance. But I also would love to pull some enemy factions into the samurai gate guards. So we could make some really fat money that way. But I just can't see anyone. Since we're playing Iron Man mode, we gotta kind of constantly be keeping our head on a swivel. No saves, man. We'll fill you with despair. Can't imagine if we got up to trying to play like an Iron Man style with 50 people because the AI goes so rogue sometimes. That'd be pretty brutal. So speed this up. But it is nice that we have a beast that can store our goods. So that way we'll always be pretty dang quick. It'd be really cool if the game was smart enough to take goods and throw it in a beast as well. Oh, Kenny died of blood loss. You might have made. Well, I guess he could never even keep up with the Reavers, so I don't think he would have been better off with the Reavers. Is her stealth skill going up at all? That's what I want to know. Okay, we're laboring, so our skills are going up because we got our. There's a penalty because we've got injuries, but the question is does our stealth skill go up? I think you have to be physically moving, if I remember correctly. Or oh no! What the heck is that? Oh my gosh. Alright. It spooked me hard. Where's that guy going, actually? What are you doing out here? He's just running by himself. Sounds like a terrible idea, bro. I kind of feel safer, at least. One random guard running around. That's so random. Huh. Oh my gosh, I'm so spooked. But I really am keeping my eyes out more than anything for a crew of flunkies that we can pull towards the gate. Like, that's where the money's at. Oh, wow. There's actually a note up here as well. How do you even get to that? It's like all up in the mountains. I wonder if there's a back path up here. Is there a back path up here? Oh, yeah. Is this like a little village that I just didn't even realize was here? Is this where like all the peasants live? Because maybe that is. Because I know the Empire will have little peasants. I wonder if we bought a little house, small residence. Can you buy these? Doesn't look like it. Sometimes you can rebuild them, like this one here. You can buy it and rebuild, but it doesn't look like they're looking to have any more members here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll try to make some money here at least. Hopefully, I want to be able to probably re-swell our ranks. I think that's the next goal. But to do that, we're gonna need some serious coin, and then to be honest, I don't even know if this is the zone to be in. I would love to set Lily free, but I just don't know if that's ever going to happen anytime soon, to be honest. Because it's just so dangerous, man. She's just so deep into the Reaver area. And if there's just beak things like crazy in this. So this is like beak thing heaven. So what we need to do is at some point, if she ever gets to about here, or on this side of the Reaver camp, then maybe she could sprint up and around. Deserts tend to be at least are less dangerous than here. I didn't run into any super crazy fiends running around outside of the ones that attacked us outside of Brink. The what was it, the gas samurais or something like that, or gas ninjas or something like that. So, I mean, I don't know. How's your stats these days from being a slave? Her dodge has gone up, I guess. She's getting a little bit of martial arts skill. Her athleticism, I don't know how much of that was with us versus, but her toughness is pretty solid from getting so many beatdowns. Oh man, because let's compare it. Yeah, yeah, nowhere near K10 because K10 actually gets to move without having to follow orders all day long. Man, oh man. All right, so let's make some money. Look at this. Lily's actually rolling around doing combat with ooh, she's about to fight some gorillas, dude. She can get paws put all over her. This is gonna suck. I really wish we could get a sword or something for her as well, so at least she could get some combat skill. What are you doing? Why are you just like she's just maybe this is her strategy. Is her strategy is to watch these people get their butts whooped. Oh god, no. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is totally I've not seen this beast though. Oh, are the slaves rising up? Are you rising up? Can I grab a blade off of you? Because this would be nice. Is this an illegal action? I don't know. But we might as well also, because if she could escape in the future, I would love to have some meat. Why not? Take the hides as well. Into war we go, and calamity we sow. For the Brotherhood. Alright, perfect. So now when we escape, we at least will have some food. And we're really heavy. I don't know if that will slow them down enough to the point to where they'll walk slower because we're slow. But at the end of the day, this will get our strength up, which will be very important. So I think that is good overall. We've been slapping copper for a good part of a day, and we've got not a lot, but a decent amount. It's because our laboring skill is pretty low. But this is, oh, well, actually, it's not too bad, right? So we're almost up to 10. It's pretty close to buying a person outright. If we do this for another day, we'll definitely be able to afford. I don't know if we want our robot bro. He wouldn't have to eat. He's 3,000, and then Izzy is 2,500. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. I mean, their stats are absolute buns. I would like to maybe fight our way back up because I know Hobbs lives. Oh my gosh, so far away. Because if you remember, there's like a city around here, the hub, and Hobbs hangs out there. Hobbs has really good fighting stats, and gosh, it's just so dang dangerous getting up here. And then also the Shek, Ruka, is a really good warrior as well. I would love to pick them up because their stats aren't straight buns. So maybe that'll be our stratagem is to go out and basically try to pick up the good free warriors. Oh no, it's the giant. Ruka's pretty good too. And then actually have a decent enough fighting force to where we can attempt to rescue Lily one day. But what we'll need to do is we just got to get our stats up, get some good gear online, and actually have a chance. But now that she has a blade and she's rolling with that crew of Reavers, maybe, I don't know. Maybe the slave life will make her a hardened warrior and things will go well. I don't know. Oh God. Try to see the sunny side in slavery of my daughter. Sad face. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. This has been Tiger Tran, and I'll see you guys next time.